All right, folks. Listen, this is a live stream, and before you watch this, make sure you watch yesterday's live stream that I put up. Okay, make sure you watch that first because I go through all the predictive programming for Trump's head wound that's going to happen on August 4th. I told you guys that I have been predicting the same two predictions for the last, 6 years. Okay, and it's coming to a crescendo. The climax is coming. All right, and I told you I have two predictions that on June 11th, there's going to be a spectacular event in the state of Washington. Get out of Washington state before June 11th, okay? And that event is the beast out of the sea event that the book of Revelation in the Bible talks about. And it connects to Elvis because Elvis is the Antichrist. Trump is the image of the Antichrist. That's why Trump is the Antichrist in the flesh, okay? But the real Antichrist is Elvis, okay? Because they're like trying to copy God because you understand Jesus was God in the flesh. That's what they're doing there, okay? By having the two, you know what I mean, the twin. And anyway, so the second prediction is that on August 4th, Trump gets his head wound, okay? Now, in Ohio on August 4th, Trump gets the head wound, which just happens to be Obama's birthday, August 4th, right? And that's why Obama was the president before Trump, because that's when Trump's going to get his head wound on August 4th. It's all predictive programming. Anyway, so make sure you watch yesterday's video because I was going through the predictive programming of Trump's head wound that's going to happen on August 4th. And like I said, if it doesn't happen this year, the next year is the final year because that's the final reset year. For the people who don't know what I'm talking about, you will in the near future because I have reset videos where I've explained the 24, 25 years to reset, but you'll see the video that I'm about to do in the soon, um, of how this all connects. Okay, of why next year is the last year for this, for my predictions. Anyway, so uh, what in yesterday's video I forgot to show a couple things that I want to show in this video. But before I do that, like I said, make sure you watch yesterday's video before you watch this. So remember I told you that uh, Elvis, where he lived, Graceland. Okay, let me just bring that up real quick. Images of Elvis's Graceland. So look. So what I want you to notice here is how this is very similar. Look. So first of all, notice that there's this hanging light right here. I know it's hard to tell, but it's like a lamp right here, whatever the heck. And it's got the it's got the pyramid up here and the four pillars. Okay, so you have the four pillars and the pyramid and the lamp, right? Now watch, and that's where Elvis's Graceland is, right? Images of the White House. Give me a second here. Let me bring this up. Every time you need a picture of this place, you can't find one that's, decent. Anyway, notice it's got the lamp right there, okay? Just like Elvis's, and it has four pillars and a pyramid on the top, okay? You have the pyramid, the four pillars, and the lamp, just like Elvis's Graceland. And remember, I told you that Elvis, his name, okay? His name, President, P-R-E-S, just like Presley, P-R-E-S, and it's the first four letters of the word serpent, P-R-E-S, serpent backwards, you see? And look, I can get into the whole name of that, but president, it its anagram is this. So, serpent ID. Okay, I showed this years ago. I was the first one to explain to everybody. So that means every president that gets in office has that serpent ID. Okay, president serpent ID. And by the way, I and D is 9-4, the letters, ninth letter and the fourth letter of the alphabet. And that's my birthday, 9-4. Okay. Anyway, so president is the serpent ID. Elvis is the serpent. Okay. And I explained that to you. Even the words "the serpent" equals the word Washington. Washington equals the serpent in gematria. And on the show The Masked Singer, which came out before everybody was wearing a mask during the 19 sickness, which was all connected to Elvis in Seattle. I told you that. And to this puzzle, Lucifer losing his 19 crown and becoming Satan. It's all Elvis, okay, everything. And so there was a show called The Masked Singer, which came out before the masks were put on by everybody during the pandemic. And The Masked Singer had a singer who was the singing doctor, okay? And this guy was he was under the serpent mask. He was an outfit. It was a serpent, okay? It was like a kraken, you know? It was like a half phoenix, half water, half octopus, it was, this beast out of the sea thing. And the name of the doctor who was in the serpent outfit in The Masked Singer was his name was Dr. Elvis, because Elvis is the serpent, okay? And that's why PRES, the president, and other stuff that I was just showing. Now, why am I bringing this up? Because Graceland looks like the White House, okay? And even the address, 1600, okay? Elvis died in the 16th state, in the 16th day. Elvis is born in the first month, Trump's born in the 6th month. It's all about the twins. Elvis had an identical twin that died at birth. What I'm saying is everything, in the 16th president, the first one was Abraham Lincoln, who was killed. So do you see what I'm saying? It's all connected, okay? 1600 Pennsylvania. Anyway, and interestingly enough, Pennsylvania is the second state, right? So you have 16 plus the 2, 1600 plus Pennsylvania, the street, 1600 Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania being the second state, 1600, 16 plus 2, right? 16-2, 162, that's June 11th, the 162nd day of the year on a regular year. Let's keep going. Anyway, I told you I get distracted because I want to tell you everything. It's driving me nuts. Anyway, so the White House looks like Graceland. Now, I was telling you guys that the injection, okay, pay attention, folks. The injection was not the mark, but everything with Elvis is connected to the needle. Elvis was the first one to take an injection on live television. He did it on Bill Gates' first birthday. Bill Gates lives next to the needle. And, he's born in Seattle, Washington. And Elvis was the first famous person to take an injection on live television. He took the polio injection, right? And Elvis was the first famous person to have anything to do with the Seattle Space Needle when he made a movie called It Happened at the World's Fair. He was in the Space Needle when it first opened, the Seattle Space Needle, because everything to do with the needle connects to Elvis, okay? And of course, Trump is the father of the injection, the miracle cure, because Elvis and Trump are the devil twins. And so everyone thinks that the injection was the mark. No, it's not the mark. Okay, but could it be in conjunction with the mark in the future? Yes, it could be. But it's right now, all the people who did take this injection, all you got to do is make sure you don't take the second part or whatever, just the mark in general. I don't care if it has nothing to do with the original with the injection. I'm talking about just don't take what's coming in the future, okay? Because once this beast is revealed, and it's going to be revealed soon, you will know not to take his mark, okay? And I told you the mark is going to have something to do with Elvis, which connects to Trump also, because the Bible says the mark is going to be either the image, it's the image of the beast, or his name, or the number of his name, and that's Elvis, okay? So it's going to have something to do with Elvis, which connects to Trump. So whoever worships Trump's worshiping Elvis. Whoever worships Elvis, worshiping Trump. Same thing. Anyway, so uh, so when you consider that the White House looks like Graceland, where Elvis lived, and the Presley president connection stuff, and so imagine this. Imagine if the mark, because the mark is going to be it's in your body and on the outer. It's going to have both spots, because they have to be able to see it from the outside, but it's also going to be in. So imagine, picture this. Imagine if they have the White House, the image of the White House, a temple. Get it? Imagine a temple, right? And in that temple, when it's put in under a light source, because that's what's going to happen. See, they need to see the outer, where people could just see it. They see the outer part, like I said, a temple. And then when you look with the ultraviolet light or something, you see inside, and it's got the image of Elvis. Okay? Do you get it? So you got the beast in the temple. Yeah, and someone's saying the words watermark, because Elvis equals water in gematria. Elvis equals reset. Same exact numbers. So imagine Elvis being the mark in the temple. Does that make sense what I'm saying? So like I said, it could be his image, or his name, or the number of his name. Okay? So it could be all three. And I've explained how that could all be, but imagine what I'm telling you. So there was this show. Picture this. So there was this show where they were saying, imagine some guy making a claim as if he's not going to go to jail. So he made a claim that he had a cure for the 19 sickness. You think that, like, the guy's that dumb that he's going to tell the whole world that, hey, I have a thing that's going to cure everybody, and all you got to do is take this. You know what I'm saying? And you don't think he's going to get in trouble? He doesn't know that. He's smart enough to create this whole injection and all this other stuff, but he doesn't know that he's going to go to jail for lying, right? So Inside Edition did a whole show on this, and they named the guy, and he was a 2-bit actor, they said, who all of a sudden comes out of nowhere and says this. And listen to the words he uses. I'm not playing the whole thing, because if I play the whole thing, I got a strike for it. So that's why I'm not playing what he says, because he claimed that he had the cure for the what, when that thing was going around, the 19 sickness thing. So listen to what he says, and look at his hand gestures. What you're seeing is his hand and a needle. Okay? Wait. So there's his hand, there's the needle. Watch.
The coronavirus.
Wait. I gotta stop that in a minute. Hold on. Hold on, folks. Man, I gotta talk over this while he's saying this. I gotta talk over this. Okay.
This is the cure right here, going into mass production. And this is going to save and change the world. Is he a doctor? A scientist?
Hold on, folks. I forgot. I'm so stupid. I gotta turn off the volume. What a dummy I am. I'm trying to think to myself, what am I doing wrong? Okay, so this dude, watch his hand movements. Look at his hand. Right there, you see it? Watch his hand. Right there, you see it? Anyway, let me just tell you what he says first. Folks, I was not prepared for this. I had just started doing this again for the people who are new, maybe. Listen to what happens. So he says, all right, wait. Hold on, folks. I'm about ready to lose it.
Is he a doctor? A scientist? The coronavirus.
Listen.
This is the cure right here going into mass production. And this is going to save and change the world.
So he's saying this is going to save and change the world. And while he's doing that, what did they show? They showed this. Look.
This is the cure right here going into mass.
See, now look at the image on his hand. And how you know that this is connected, you'll see in a moment. Look at the image on his hand. That is the image of Elvis. You see the hair way up here? See the white part? That it looks like Elvis with like a beard or something, you know? That is the image of Elvis on his hand. And how you know it's Elvis on his hand? And by the way, look, he's got like weird sores on his hand too. What's the deal with this? You know? And he's showing green, like the emerald green for Seattle. And you're talking about, you know, needles. And they're showing Elvis's image right here. And then how you know they're talking about Elvis. And remember, he said that it's, I'm not going to play the volume, but look what they show after this. He says it's going to save and change the world. Now look at this. Look behind him. Look what's surrounding him. Let me show it because they put it out. Hold on. So look at this. So what's surrounding him? Look. You have first of all, this looks like the top of the Space Needle because you know the top of the Space Needle looks like a record player. I told you that. So this is the top of the Space Needle and Elvis is above it, right? And this is Elvis right above it. Everything is Elvis. You have all of these Elvis records. Every single thing is Elvis. And notice what you have back here. You have the black plated one, which I told you is connected to, imagine this is Obama, right? And then this is Trump and Elvis, the red, the devil, two-headed twin, 1-8-1-8. Because you know the guitar body looks like an 8. You get what I'm saying? So it's, and the neck looks like a 1, so it's 1-8-1 because that's when Elvis was born on 1-8, him and the twin. You see that? What I'm trying to show? It's what you're seeing. That's what you're seeing here, you know. And the fact that this guy shows his hand, you know, listen, folks, it's impossible for this to be a coincidence. The fact that he's showing his hand and the image of Elvis is on his hand, man. You think that, and they're talking about needles, they're showing the green in the background, like I told you, the emerald green, and Elvis all around him, you know? It's impossible, okay, for this to be a coincidence. Yes, that's right. Someone's mentioning, because what woke me up to the original codes was the O.J. Simpson trial. For the people who don't know my testimony, and in that trial, it was all about DNA. It's the genes, the Levi's. Elvis is Levi's. It's in the genes. Get it? The DNA. You know. Anyway, wait. Hold on. Oh, somebody's talking about the image DNA stenography. I don't know what you're saying, but something about an image of DNA. I'm sorry, I don't know what you're saying exactly, but it was something to do with the Keanu Reeves movie. Johnny something. I didn't see the movie, but I mean, I heard of it. Something to do with Johnny. I don't know. Hold on. Stagon. What's it called? Stagonography. What? I can't even say it. What does it mean? Embedding DNA. Sorry, folks. I can't even understand what people are writing in the chat. Yeah, the Space Needle also looks like a UFO, right? Yeah, anyway, and Back to the Future had a needles reference, that. And there was twin connections in that too. It's all about Trump and Elvis. It was because the Trump character, the Biff Tannen, looks like Elvis, as he got older. Anyway, so the point I'm trying to make is that imagine if that was the case where they show like the temple, like the White House or Graceland, and in it is the image of Elvis, when you put it through the light source, because they need the outside to look like, they need to see the outside and also through a UV light, that way they can tell it, to verify that you actually got the mark, because they can copy the outside people, but they can't copy the inside. You know what I mean? So they want to verify if you really got the mark or not. Anyway, folks, so let me just go to the next thing. So make sure you watch yesterday's video, like I said, because I'm going to show you something I didn't show in this video. Before I show you the connection with Trump and the Lazarus connection, let me just say this: that back. Hold on, let's find that one. Hold on. When was the flag falling date? Serena Williams, Wimbledon. Okay, that was a scene. It was in 2012. Check this out. 2012, Serena Williams, whose initials SW equals 42, which is like Seattle, Washington. So Sir Wiener, which is what I call the creature, Sir Wiener Williams, Sir Wiener was at Wimbledon to collect a gold medal. I don't know, was it something? It wasn't the Olympics, was it? It was a gold medal ceremony at Wimbledon. You got the dawn, okay? And Wimble has the EL, which means God. So it's LE dawn, it says. Anyway, so it's the dawn, right? Which connects to Trump, Donald. Dawn equals 33, by the way, DON. But it's in London, which is dawn again. And what happened that day? I'm not even going to show it. They were doing the ceremony. They got the Star Spangled Banner going, and as the Star Spangled Banner's playing, and the creature's about to get the gold medal, just standing there, waiting, for the song to finish, the Star Spangled Banner. They're showing the flag waving, and all of a sudden the flag just falls. The American flag. The American flag just fell. Okay? And what day is Flag Day? Okay, Flag Day is June 14th every year, okay? So Flag Day is June 14th. What day is Trump's birthday? June 14th, okay? So June 14th is Trump's birthday, Flag Day, which is also World Blood Donor Day. World Blood Donor Day. Think about how creepy that is. And Trump's born under a blood moon eclipse. But so you have Trump being born on Flag Day. The flag falls at Wimbledon in London. And why am I bringing this up? What day am I telling you Trump's going to get his head wound? On August 4th. What was the date when the flag fell at Wimbledon? See, I can't stand it when they don't tell you the date. Hold on. Let me just see if they have the video up. U.S. flag falls at Olympic gold medal ceremony, Serena Williams. I'm about ready to lose it, folks. Anyway, look. This is when it happened. Look, August 4th. I'm just too lazy to bring it up. So it's August 4th, 2012. See that? So it fell on August 4th. This flag at the Serena Williams. It says Sir Wiener Williams right there. So the flag falls. Get it? Yes, the word flag equals 26. God equals 26. Yeah. So the word flag, the flag day is June 14th. Trump's born on June 14th. The flag falls. That means Trump is going to fall. That means to die. Okay? And it was August 4th the flag fell. Okay? Flag falls August 4th. Flag is June 14th, Trump's birthday. And Sir Wiener Williams is the SW for, like the Seattle, Washington connection. SW equals 42. And Sir Wiener's sister, Venus Williams, you take the initials of VW, that's 45. So this one has 42, SW, Venus Penis Williams has 45, VW. So 42, 45. That's the Elvis Trump connection. Trump is the 45th president. Elvis died at age 42. Washington is the 42nd state. But anyway, the point is that you had that, okay? So that's another connection with the predictive programming, right? And also, what is the other one? This one, I forgot to show this. Check this out. So Newsweek magazine puts out a cover with Donald Trump, okay? Look. See? And notice again, we were just talking about the Sir Wiener Williams with the SW. Notice what's over his head. SW. Look at that. SW, Seattle, Washington. And look at the numbers on here. Look at that. That's my birthday. 9450. Look at that with a crown. Because, my birthday falls on, my birthday's 9/4, but it falls on the 9/5 because it's, and that's just my battery. This is an old image from, what year was this? Hold on. When did I take this picture? Where is that? August 11th, 2020, this picture was taken. April 11th, 2020. Even that's significant. Anyway, what was I showing? Oh, so check this out. So you have the SW initials. Yeah, you know what I mean? And of course the S is right above him, the S crown, the 19 crown, like I always tell you guys. But look what's on the chair, okay? And I'll explain to you what this is all about. First of all, he's drinking a Diet Coke. Get it? Diet Get it? Die. It's got the die in Diet Coke. You can't see the words, but it's a Diet Coke. Die. And what is the orange bag? Cheetos. So he's cheating death. Get it? Cheetos diet. Cheating death. Okay? And I'm sure there's more to all of this, but let me tell you what the real reason why I'm showing you this. Because they were calling him the lazy boy. Okay? And why were they calling him the lazy boy? Because what does a lazy boy recliner do? Because see, he's in a lazy boy recliner. See, the lazy boy recliner, this is what it does, you see? You're sitting up and then you're laying down. So that means this is the dead position and then you come back up. See, it's a resurrecting thing. You're dead, you're resurrected. Dead, resurrected. Okay? That's what that means. All right? Okay? Now, when... Yeah, I appreciate the kind words. Anyway, so what does that mean? But look, the date that this lazy boy recliner image came out, all right, the date that this image came out, the magazine came out on August 11th. August 11th was when the magazine came out, but they put it out to the viewers that the magazine was coming out in the news. What day did every news pick it up before the magazine was on the stands? Look, see, if you went to YouTube when it first came out back in 2017, look at this. August 4th, August 4th, August 4th, August 4th. Every single one came out on August 4th. You see that? Do you understand what I'm saying to you? So, him on the lazy boy recliner, so he's going to be dead, then he resurrects, okay? And what is lazy boy referring to? Lazy boy is referring to Lazarus, okay? Because Lazarus came back from the dead, you know, Jesus rose him from the dead, you know? Are you guys getting what I'm showing? Hold on one second, I gotta check something. Give me 1 second here. Give me 1 second here. I'm typing something in real quick. Oh yeah, I see that. Yeah, I see that, Jenny. Good catch. Yeah, in the second row, right? I see it. Hold on. Yeah, I mean, but this is the clincher that all of them happened on August 4th. I mean, it was released on August 4th, the information that Trump was going to be on the magazine cover. That's the key, that it was released on August 4th. Actually, it was released right around midnight, August 3rd, but no news people got a hold of it until the next day. So technically, it was August 4th because nobody picked it up. I didn't know about it. Nobody knew about it. That's why all the videos were August 4th. There was no videos of August 3rd. So everybody picked it up on August 4th. Think about how incredible that is. That they're showing him on a lazy boy recliner, which goes back and comes up. You know, that's telling you right there that he's going to resurrect. Okay? And the lazy boy is the Lazarus, L-A-Z, Lazarus. Get it? You know. Anyway, folks, look. All I'm saying to you is, um, oh, also, you know what I forgot to mention? Yeah, I appreciate the kind words. Thank you. You know what I forgot to also mention? The guy in that El Paso shooting that happened the day before August 4th back in 2019, and the very next day there was another shooting, I told you, in Ohio. It was like the twin shootings, twin mass murders that happened August 3rd, August 4th in 2019. Trump went and visited the El Paso shooting, the one that happened the day before the Ohio shooting, because I told you Trump's going to get his head wound in Ohio on August 4th. El Paso, I've already talked about it in the last video. Make sure you watch that last live stream. The hero of that shooting, he was some kind of what's his name? Man, I can't. The hero. Let's see. Hold on. Watch this. Who was the hero of the El Paso shooting? Oh, his name was Glenn Dawn Oakley. Okay, Glenn. First of all, I live in Glendale, and Oakley is like a glasses, right? But his name was Dawn. He had the Dawn in his name, and Trump actually visited him, even. Okay, or Trump had him visit the White House, or he went there, because I know he had gone there like 3 or 4 days later, you know. So he goes and visits this Glenn Dawn. Okay, now watch this. Look how ridiculous this is. So this dude, this hero from that August 3rd, August 4th, you know, because, you know, they were still talking about it the next day, and the next day there was another shooting, you know, August 4th shooting in Ohio. And look at this. His middle name is Garfield. I mean, can you believe this? Look at this. Well, before I show it to you, let me tell you this, because, you know, my name's Garo, right? But look at this. So the guy, the hero, whose name is Glenn Dawn, of that shooting, they found him dead the very next year. And what date did they find him dead? Look at this. Look at that. The 4th of April, 8/4. Do you see? And even this way, it's 2 and 2 is 4. But look, April 4, 8/4. So this dude, and look at it, his name is Garfield. I told you I live in Glendale. Glenn, get it? But look, April 4th, 4/8. So the hero of that shooting died on 4/8, 8/4. You see how, do you see how ridiculous that is? You know? It's just like that, what's his name? The Kurt Cobain. Kurt Cobain was born in whatever. Let's see. I know he's born in Washington. Where was Kurt Cobain born? Washington. Yeah. So he's born in Washington State. And where did Kurt Cobain die? Seattle, Washington. See? He died in Seattle, Washington. And why am I bringing that up? Because Kurt Cobain died on 4/5. Like Trump is the 45th president, right? He dies on 4/5, but when did they find his body? 4/8. See? So Trump is the 45, get it? And then I told you he's going to get his head wound on 8/4. They find his body on 4/8, the backwards of 8/4. You get what I'm saying? Because I told you Trump's going to get his head wound on 8/4 in Ohio, August 4th. But, and what is Kurt Cobain's dad's name? What is Kurt Cobain's dad's name?
Donald Cobain.
Donald. Look at that. Donald. Yeah, that's right, Joseph. The Tupac's, they just brought that up recently too. that they're saying that Tupac's killer was born on June 14th. Yeah. And I told you I connected Tupac to Elvis and the Antichrist, the Tupelo and the AC. And because Elvis was born in Tupelo and he's got the AC. Oh yeah, Tupac was born on 6/16, and the 616th prime number is 47, which is Trump's numbers if he becomes president. Yeah, interesting. But anyway, I forget. Man, look, folks, I have so much stuff in my mind from years. You don't understand. I've been predicting this for the last how many years now? It's think about it. When I was talking about this, the first time that I was talking about the predictions, okay? Hold on. Something about a movie called Dark City with Kiefer Sutherland. The movie starts with a murder in room 614. Now that's a good one. No, I never knew that. But I know that movie called The Escape of Prisoner 614. I know that one, which is ridiculous. Another connection to Trump, because Trump's born on 6/14. But look, someone's saying Dark City started the Matrix. Yeah, I don't know what that means, but yeah, that sounds about right. Anyway, now I can't remember what I was going to say. Look at that. See, what happens is I start looking at the comments. Now I forgot what I was going to talk about. I just messed myself up. What was I going to talk about? I have no idea. Does anyone remember what I know I was talking about Kurt Cobain, but what was I talking about after that? I was going to say something. I was saying I have too much to think about. No, I know. You know, this happens every time I read the comments. I can't remember what I was going to say now. Wow. Man, it just went right over my head now. I can't even think of it. This is terrible. Man, I hate when I do this. Man, I can't think of it. Oh, I know what I was going to say. What I was saying was when I first, look, before Trump was even elected, I was telling everybody, how can you be bamboozled by this guy? You know, to all the truthers, because they thought he was the great white hope, you know. I said, what are you guys, crazy? You know? I said, well, how are you going to say this guy's the great white hope when he surrounds himself with all the people who ruin, you know, who are controlling this matrix, you know, and you know what I'm talking about, the people that control this world. And yeah, I appreciate you mentioning, you're trying to tell me what I was talking about before. Yeah. But anyway, so before Trump got elected, I was telling everyone, don't get bamboozled by Trump. And then the first video I did about Trump, a real video, because I was talking about him, but I wasn't doing a video about him. The first video I did before he became president, I said the title was Trump's Here to Bring End of Days. That was the title. And it has something to do with The Apprentice and him being born, you know, like The Apprentice is the app Entice, you know, Entice app, get it? Because that's what the apple, and he was born in the Big Apple, the apple enticed Eve, you get it? So that's what this whole thing's about, I was saying. You know, he's here to bring end of days. It has to be, right? And then when the predictions, the dates of the, you know, how it all came to be, the first time the dates came around, the first time the August 4th date came around, it happened before 2018. So that means it happened between 2017 and 2018, the first time I was making the predictions of August 4th. So it was like late 2017. And the first time August 4th came around was in 2018. And I was making the prediction before it came to August 4th. And that was the date that presidential assassination happened. You know, so make sure you go and watch that last video, and then you'll see how it connects, you know. to what I'm talking about. And anyway, you got to see the videos. I'm not going to go through every. Oh yeah, so Dark City was a movie that came out before Matrix. Yeah, yeah, like I said, I don't remember. Was it a cartoon or something? This Dark City? Oh, it sounds familiar. All right, folks. I'll stay on another 15 minutes. I'm gonna leave this video up. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna do a live stream tonight. Maybe I might not. I don't know. But who knows? Depends how I feel, you know. So I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Look, folks, there's so many videos that I've done that have connections, you know. And speaking of the Donalds, even the Anne Heche, I forgot to mention that her father's name was Donald when I was mentioning Anne Heche connections in that last video, because it's all about the predictive programming of Trump's head wound and his resurrection. And by the way, when I say his resurrection, for the people who don't know, Trump gets his head wound on August 4th in Ohio, okay? And so what is the resurrection? What they're going to say is Trump is pronounced dead, okay? So he's pronounced dead, and then somehow the news comes back and says, oh, he's, the doctors have said they brought him back to life, or he woke, I don't know, or there was all of a sudden a pulse came out of nowhere or something, and he miraculously makes a recovery. All right, so don't ask me how they're gonna make people believe this. I have no idea. All right, I have no clue, but somehow he makes a recovery. Hold on a second. Somebody's saying something in the chat. I gotta check what he's talking about. Hold on. Yeah, anyway, to anyone who didn't watch that video, make sure you watch the last video. That way you could kind of get the foundation of what I was talking about in this video, you know? Give me 1 second here to check this person's, what is he talking about here? What was the channel name? To the person who's saying they put up the videos, what was the channel name that you put it under? I don't remember. What was the channel name that you have it under? And where is it? Like, is it, what platform? I don't know what you're talking about. Van Tassel? What? Oh, okay. You mean on YouTube, right? What the hell? I can't find it. How are you finding it? How did you find it? Yeah, I can't find it. Yeah, the Army's birthday is 6/14. That's right. I remember talking about that a long time ago. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, something about the Army, right? That they celebrate the founding of the Army or something on June 14th. Another great coincidence connecting to Trump. Yeah, everyone's saying that The Prestige. I know I've watched The Prestige, but I don't remember anything about it. You know, I must have watched only the first few minutes or something, and must have fell asleep and don't remember it. So I definitely have to watch that again. You know, when I get a chance. Anyway, someone's talking about this movie called The 13th Floor. Something about a simulation. Yeah, again, I don't remember. Is that the Johnny Depp movie? No, right? The 13th Floor. Yeah, I can't remember now. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Does Trump have, are they really, imagine if they really were to do a real head wound. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That they literally are willing to sacrifice a real person for this event. Do you not understand that the devil, you think it's not in his nature to do something like that? Of course he would do it. You think he wouldn't sacrifice a real person? You know? So do you understand what I'm saying, right? So it's not out of the realm, you know? So so imagine if they actually show a Trump double getting his head blown. I'm saying real, like, you know what I mean? A real one in front of everybody, you know? I wouldn't put it past them. You know, they always talk about, yeah, Trump having a double. Yeah, and listen, folks, I've shown all those commercials that Trump was in the, years ago. I'm just too lazy now to go through every single thing that I've shown. I told you I lost just on that one channel. I had 2,000 videos that are gone. You know, yeah. When they, that was just on one of the channels. Imagine I had 41 channels terminated before this one. Yeah. But the main one, when I first was talking about Elvis and Trump and the numbers and stuff, that was the Jurassic Liars 26 channel. And that one had 2,000 videos on it, and they got taken down. Anyway. All right, folks. Any last words? 5 more minutes. Hey, Jenny, were you able to find that person's channel? I don't get it. I don't understand how to get to it. I've already tried twice and I can't figure it out. I don't know what you're doing to get to his channel. Oh, yeah, you're saying you didn't look yet. Yeah, I couldn't find it. What he needs to do is make a comment under the comment section. That way we can just click on the comment and it'll take us there. You know, if it's a channel, if he comments from that channel. Yeah, you're welcome. God bless you and everyone else in the chat. Yeah. Because links don't work in the live stream chat. You need to have a wrench to leave links. You used to work for the Discovery Channel. What the heck? Carmine says he used to work for the. By the way, Carmine's not the person's name in the chat. It's just that we know it's a person named Carmine. But he says he worked for the Discovery Channel. Interesting. Anyway, any last words, folks? Like I said, I got to end the chat because I already talked for an hour and 20 minutes earlier. Yeah, it's interesting that you worked for them. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you got out of the industry. I hope you're still not in the industry. Yeah, we appreciate that, Rachel. Yeah, God bless you. Appreciate the kind words. You were forced out. Anyway, no, no, of course not, Rachel. You know I can't take any donations. You know that. Yeah, I appreciate that. No, I forgot to unban Chris. Someone's saying, "No, I don't want to I don't want to get into that." Cuz you know what? Let him start a different channel and just come on with a different name. I'm not going to go into all that, you know. Yeah, I appreciate that. Anyway, folks, any last words? I was trying to look something up, but I can't. I don't know what they're talking about. Hold on one second here. Hold on one second. Anyway, folks, God bless all of you and appreciate everyone hanging out. Anyone who came in late to the chat, make sure you watch from the beginning, okay? Listen, to the person who's, Rachel, listen. The reason I don't want to take a gift, let me just tell you why. Because I told you what happens is when you take one gift, then you have to take another. Do you get what I'm saying? Because you can't accept one and then not accept another person's gift. That's why I don't want to do that. Because then once you get used to taking, it's going to be so easy to take. They'll be like, oh, might as well, have donation pages, might as well have people donate. You know what I mean? So it just doesn't stop. So that's the problem, you know. Does that make sense? You know, that's why. Yeah. See, that's the problem. Once you take, you're just gonna keep doing it, you know. And because it makes it easier. Because once you take that first step, you might. And by the way, if we were friends, like if you lived near me and we were hanging out and stuff, I would absolutely accept a gift. Absolutely, with the understanding that a gift means a gift. You know what I mean? Not that you expect anything back. Do you get what I'm saying? Like when I give something to somebody, I don't expect it. I don't expect it back. Anything, because I know I'm talking about a gift. Okay, we're not talking love. Love. If you give love, you better get love back. Okay. Nobody gives love without not getting love back. All right. And if that's the case, where the person's not going to give you no love, then you ain't gonna love. You ain't gonna be hanging around with that person no much longer. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, Fig. Fig, I appreciate that. Yeah. No, that's why I'm saying. Someone's saying that by denying somebody who wants to give you a gift, you're denying someone of a blessing. I get it. That's why I said I would never deny somebody in person. You know, because um, uh, you get to know them and you see where it's coming from. You know, and that it is genuine. You know, and they're not doing it just for, you know, whatever reason that they're doing it for. You know. That's why that's why I said if I got to know the person, I absolutely would take a gift, and I wouldn't even care if it's a guy or a girl. Listen, for the person, you know, that their egos don't let them take gifts. That's not what it's about. It has nothing to do with that. It's the fact that I said that I want people on YouTube to know that I am doing these videos for no other reason than to get the truth out and for people to know that I have no agenda. Okay? I have no agenda. That's why I have only 40 people in my chats and I've been on YouTube since 2014. You know, whatever, 10 years I've been on YouTube. I don't know how long. But the point is 40 people. Can you imagine? 10 years. And people, you know, these other channels, they get thousands of viewers sometimes, and they're still complaining. They go, oh man, I got 600 people in the chat. I'm like, dude, you got 600 people and you're still complaining? What are you complaining about? You know? Because it's about the money. See what I mean? That's what it is. Because 600 people, you're blessed if you got that many people watching you. That's 600 more people that you can uh, share your knowledge and give them and bring them closer to God, you know? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Imagine like 600 people watching you at one time. That would be such a blessing, you know? And that's why I said I'm not worried about it. I told you folks, you know, to the people watching, our treasure is in heaven. Store it up over there. Forget about anything you can store here because it's going nowhere. All right. It's going to be um, it's all gonna get thrown in the trash, you know. All right, folks. Any last words? Any last words, folks? Anyway, anyone who came in late, make sure you watch from the beginning. But listen, make sure you watch the video I put up yesterday. That way you get the foundation of what you're seeing here, you know. Look at this person's name. Eyes that see, and he's got two big eyeballs that see. What is your point, channel? What's your point? You know, you just come to the channel just to show that? That's too funny. Anyway. All right. Yes, Jenny, that's right. Anyway, last minute, folks. I'm counting down now. Like I said, make sure you watch yesterday's video, live stream, and today's. And like I said, I'm going to be having new videos, but not now, folks. Like I said, I'm just got a lot on my mind right now. I'm trying to figure out where to start, and I'm trying to regroup, you know, and I'm trying to reset my mind, you know. Because I have some incredible information coming up, folks. Incredible. And like I said, this is it. The end of the road is coming. Anyway, God bless all of you. Jesus is God. End of video.